Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're continuing on with the Outer Worlds, and yeah, still stupid. Still stupid. So, yeah, so here we are, where we left off, in Reed Thompson's office, and I've done something. I've put down the mouse cursor speed, like, a ludicrous amount, just so that way, if I move even, like, a lot, it's just going to move smoother, basically. You know, so hopefully it'll just make a better viewing experience for you, even if I've got to really, like, struggle to turn around. I think it works out better for you guys. Hope you appreciate it. Also, I've been playing around like motion blur, and it just seems that no matter what I do, whenever I'm moving the camera, I mean, look at that. It's a little bit like, ugh, not great, but that just seems to be a permanent thing. Hopefully, you'll just get used to it, because this seems to be the smoothest and least sort of like jarring that I can get the settings. Honestly, it seems a bit weird, but yeah, I've got like VSync on and stuff, so it should be, you know, it shouldn't really like have screen tearing, but it seems a bit funny, which is odd. So maybe that'll get patched or something, I don't know, but it seems a little bit strange to me. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, what I'm seeing, but anyway, we're going to talk to Pavati. So,
we better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Suspicious. Interesting. Okay. Okay, come on then. Oh, yeah, yep, don't mind me.
Mister, can we talk?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, let's.
Can we talk?
Yep.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Okay. She seems really unsure of herself, and I think it's just because she's, you know, judging from the headband, I think she's a lot more creative than this world allows her to be. So, so this is about the deserters. So what's the other side of it? Figures Reed didn't exactly strike me as an honest soul, or what he said seemed pretty straightforward to me, or if I want to deal with nuance, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. Let's move. That's pretty funny. None of these feel right to me. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me. I mean, that, I feel like is what a character would be doing, but also, she's clearly concerned about something, and we are charming, so we're not going to say things to upset people, okay? I think we're good enough to know that. So, this is about the deserters? So what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Did you know this? Adelaide? Reed mentioned?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them? You were friends or what? I don't think that matters. You can't leave it at that? Yeah, you can't leave it at that. Why were Reed and Adelaide arguing? Or, I'm sure the deserters are very fine people, so what? I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave, but this town's got issues. No, I think, let's ask why they're
Can't say
arguing.
as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
Alright, interesting. Yeah, how well did you know them?
I don't know anybody well. I
Aw.
mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Oh. Well, now we're stuck with these two answers that I don't like either, really. I guess we'll go to the bottom one.
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Well, alright then. Okay, I suppose it couldn't hurt. Where can I find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing.
Alright. I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop
Thanks,
by.
mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Oh, we all know he's dead. Because the first thing we saw when we came in here was a graveyard. Right, so, salt tuna, huh? There's also... Oh, there's the vicar. The vicar's over that way. And what's this? More graveyard? Nope, storage by the looks of it.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
The fact that the people overseeing means of production have guns, that's a little bit concerning, isn't it? Not very nice. I mean, I've never had a boss with a gun. I'm not sure I'd enjoy that much. Oh. Oh, that's the vicar. And that just takes us to... Oh, the botanical lab is that way. Wait, how do I get in here? Nope. Okay. Where's the entrance to this? Here we go. Oh, wow.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Here he is. Hey there, buddy. Hi.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Pavali wanted me to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do, how you know I'm an outsider, sort of spiritual advice. Let's go to the top one. Pavali wanted me to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do?
So, I love this. The fact that we dragged her into it, so oblivious that she just clearly doesn't want to talk to people if she could possibly help it. Cut power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
We think there's something wrong with her heart. Oh, I love this game already. Could Bavard get that treated by a sawbones? A sawbones! That's a bit more American, isn't it? Oh yeah, just say, I can't really do an American accent. I'm sure you might have noticed. If you didn't notice, then yeah, that says more about you than it does about my acting, I think. Could Pavardi get that treated by a sawbones?
I see today we'll be conversing without metaphors. I'd guess her condition
Love
is
it.
incurable. It's unlikely to be fatal, but she may feel more heartache than most.
Could you maybe stop talking about me like I'm some kind of weird bug?
I'm so sorry, Pavardi. I had no idea. So let's see with so what do you think of Adelaide's group? Or would you advise? And I go, well, she trusts his judgment, so I'm going to say, what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Oh. Interesting. I mean, it is screwing over those people, but I guess them all being in one place is safer, right? But this doesn't seem like a great place to live. They're being, you know, they're having to work at a cannery, and if they're taking too long in their break, they've got dudes with guns coming up to them. So, yeah. This is, a bit iffy. And my cursor's disappeared. Oh, there it is. Hello. Hello, cursor. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, so, is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I mean, as I am not impressed, and I can handle myself better than a vicar. That seems, I don't know, it's kind of true though, isn't it? Let's be honest. I've been outside. I'm not impressed. I can handle myself better than a vicar.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Okay, is he burning books or avoiding books from being burnt? That's what I want to know. Handsome sum. Handsome? That's how people describe me. What kind of weirdness you all into around here?
What? You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a suicidal quest. I'm looking for a journal, a handwritten book, with the name M. Bokonu on the cover. I'll pay you to find it.
Let's see. You want to burn it once you get hands on it? I need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to it. I don't know. See, that's the worry. I really want to know this. I doubt our character would be clever enough to, you know, try and work this stuff out, but I'm going to ask anyway. I assume you'll want to burn it once you get your hands on it.
What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never. I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Okay. You make a compelling argument.
We see eye to eye.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
All right. Bye. Later. Okay, where are we going? I swear my accent's getting worse.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Well, it seems the whole deserting thing has got everyone quite riled up. Who's this guy? Resident.
Work fortifies the spirit.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, let's go over that way. Go to the botanical garden. Oh, and it's daytime. You know what? I actually had no idea if there was a day-night cycle. I actually had no idea. Turns out, there is a day-night cycle. It's pretty cool. I just love these streaks, though. Like, the rings around the planet. Just look really cool. I love them. Right. Let's head out. So we've got Pavati following us, which is cool. In fact, I think we can look at her items as well. Yeah, look at this. D&L makes the best gear for your friends and family. The Companion Ledger. This Companion Ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Okay, so we can swap a weapon. Oh, actually, and her armor. Yeah, we can swap everything out. So she's got mechanics overalls, puts up attack skills. But it's actually rebuilt mining gear as well that we'd picked up. Interesting. So, 4 armor. That's 7 armor, though. So you got better armor. Fair enough. And, wow, we can give her perks, too. That's cool. There's her, yeah, stay close to me. Weapon. Yeah, mixed. Aggressive. Defensive. Passive. Let's go defensive. I reckon. So let's have a look. Passive only attacks targets the companion has been explicitly told to. Once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight until combat is over, or the companion always engages in attacks when the player enters combat. Okay, so we've got to tell her to attack. So let's just keep her in aggressive so she'll attack without us ordering her to. So, okay. We'll just leave Pavati as is. She has an impact hammer, which is cool, and a light pistol. Interesting. So we can swap that out by the looks of it. Cool. Okay. Okay. So this is us. This is us. So we actually have the Hibernation Suit, which is pretty wild. That's only 3 armor compared to the 4 armor of this gear. That's pretty cool. I like that. I think it looks interesting. It's kind of out there, you know. It's very much like radar gear. But, I mean, it puts up our stealth skills rather than our tech skills. So, kind of cool. Got a bit of a Han Solo vibe going on now. I like that. Alright. So, let's leave. Boom. Oh, gotta hold the button. I need to remember that. I always just click. You know, I just hit E. Because that's what most games do, going through doors. But nope, gotta hold E. Ooh. Oh, wow. Check this out. This is very nice looking. So this is the landing pad. I just heard some creatures.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon.
Hello.
Now they only come but once a month. I love the winter.
Don't have to steal this stuff. Don't want to steal anything. We're a good guy. Yeah, landing pad's pretty big, huh? Vending machine discovered. Is this it? It's a terminal. Where's the vending machine? Oh. Cool. These are the vending machines. That's closed. That we can buy stuff from, but this we can buy stuff from. Taste the freedom. Or, T&L. I think that's the weapons. Vending machines. So, vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have high enough reputation with the associated faction, or a hack skill of 40 or higher. Ooh, wow, look at these. Hunting rifles. Assault rifles. These are pretty high DPS. Well, that's high DPS, that isn't. 66 damage per hit, though. So I guess with, the DPS is lower, but if we were sneaking, the sneak attack bonus would mean that would do a lot more damage than if we were shooting with an assault rifle, so... Tremor Cleaver. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And it staggers. So does the assault rifle, actually. I guess a Madrino, which will heal us up. And then a bunch of weapon mags, rather. Weapon mods. Variety of them. I saw a magazine there, but no, it's just mods for everything. Bypass shunt. Tool used to hack computers. Mag pick, yeah. Leaper injectors. So these are the forbidden ones, I guess, that we need more cash for. So fair enough. That costs 1,000. We only have 46. Like, we have nothing. So this was all a bit pointless. Oh. More vending machines over here. Doesn't give us any more experience for them. That's sad. So we have that mission, actually, to get money. From that, guys, that's main quest. That's main quest. Companion quest. Oh, companion quest. Maximilian de Soto. Is this the companion quest for Pavati, or is he a companion? I don't know. Grave matter. That's what we want to do. So let's track this one instead. So I got that track now. There we go. So let's track this one and chat to those people, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. But I want to talk to these people before we go anywhere. Might get some more experience. You know, if we're leveled up a bit more, might have a better time on the road. I think it's nice to do it while we're here. Because for all we know, we're going to cut the power to this place, or have everyone hate us if we side with the other guys. Because we haven't met the other guys yet, and they might be a lot better. A lot better an option, I don't know.
Another day at the cannery.
Okay, let's start with the barbershop.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Hello.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse.
Wow.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Okay, so two things. One, he recognized that we're wearing Marauder's garb that we obviously got from a corpse, so that's really cool that a character is reacting to what we're wearing. That's really cool. But second, this is the second time that someone has used law in place of God, which I think is super interesting. That first guy we chatted to, that guard, you know, that guard that, God, what was his name? Pelham? Was it Pelham? Something like that? He said, law help me, or something along those lines. He did say something about law, but it didn't really click quite so much at the time. But here, yeah, you can tell there's a pattern. So law is religion here. But there is a minister, there is a vicar, you know, so is that the vicar of the law? Huh, dunno. Anyway, dumb sounds good. Listening to you makes my head hurt.
This is what happens when you eat with your fingers. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
Oh, wow.
You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I don't understand a word you said.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Oh. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. I think don't be so hard on yourself sounds nice. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Huh. Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Well, this all sucks. Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Oh, I'll let you know if I think anything. I don't know. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Hooray. We did it. Should look around, right? What's he got? Heavy ammo. Oh, that's interesting. As you're looking around, shelves open. Do you notice that? Or maybe it didn't. Maybe it just... Yeah, it didn't open again, so I'm not sure what happened there. But it opened. How about this body? Examine. Interesting. Conrad, receptionist, shot himself. This is bad. Okay, this is from Phyllis. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth, heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time we meet. Waggle your eyebrows. Well, okay then. I think we could tell him about the teeth, maybe. Or is that supposed to be blackmail? That could be blackmail. We'll find out. And yeah, look, it opens drawers when you walk past them. That's fun.
What can I do for you?
Oh, good. That's good. We can actually say to use it as collateral, which is good. So it's not, we're not going to dob him in, because we're trying to help him. I guess because the other option we picked, to say, you know, do the IOU, rather than I don't care. So, I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How? Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb luck? Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
That's wonderful. I'm sure you won't miss him.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Wow, that's wonderful. You sure about this?
I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Goodbye. Alright, brilliant. For anyone who knows who Terry Wogan is, somehow my American accent is starting to sound more like Terry Wogan than an American accent, which I think is pretty impressive, because he's Irish. Or was, actually. God rest his soul. Sorry, law rest his soul. But anyway.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
It's Martin Abernathy. He's just staring at a wall. Yeah, I think he might be in a bit of... I think he might have quite low intelligence stat.
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Oh god, yeah, because I'm dressed as a... I'm dressed as a marauder. All we get is the dumb option. Where? Where?
Wait a second. I heard marauders don't talk much. You can talk just fine. Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Oh, okay, so he's got a plague, does he? Yeah, I think we'll go with the perception check here. Not that we're the most perceptive person, but we care about people. So, you want to tell me what got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
It's got a point. I'm positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Wonderful. Also, I mentioned graphics in the last episode, but this is actually kind of superb. Right, so, just that glow on his ear, it shows that his ear is slightly transparent. The light is actually passing through it, just like a real ear would. And you'd be surprised how recent a thing that is in gaming. And even VFX. It's incredibly modern, and it's great they've included that. It just helps, you know, keep that aesthetic really tight. That's actually a pretty big technical achievement, surprisingly. So, yeah, more points for that. Anyway, oh my god, I can tell her to get away from me. That's so mean. You should put a sign over your door or something. Please cover your mouth.
Become the town pariah? I'm already the oldest worker in town. I don't need to give them another reason to avoid me. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Ooh, now that's tough, because I don't really want to break the law, because I'm a good guy, but also, I'm a good guy, and I don't want this guy to die of plague. So, I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
I love it. And I'm going to say, I'm going to collect your gravesite fees. You know, that's it. I'm not sure I want to say that just yet. I'm going to ask about the community centre, though. I don't think I should know about this community centre.
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Alright, we can sort that out. I'll leave you be. Cool.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Oh, who are you?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
Well,
Abernathy
yeah.
is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
God, that's tough. God, yeah. Just every choice of this quest is just like, oh yeah, here's just something else to consider. Because for all I know, he's not a hypochondriac. She just might not like him and want that med for something else. You know, if he's lying, she could be lying. Like, who knows? Well, I guess if you're a hypochondriac, you're not lying because you actually think you're ill, don't you? But anyway, oh, there's a guard. Actually, I can't tell. He's too blurred. I'll consider it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Alright. Interesting. Super. Oh, it's just a cannery worker. But he could be working for them. Who knows? Right, so there's him. We haven't spoken to this guy over here yet. Or this girl. I don't know who this is. That's... Oh, Phyllis Granger. Hang on a minute. Phyllis was the one that said about the gold teeth. Right? Is it this one? Yes, she's up there. So this is the cannery. One would assume. Alright, here's Phyllis.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
That's a horrible way to say hello. Gravesite fees! I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Oh, damn. These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh. You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Okay, so the guy, that receptionist, he's the one that was dead, that's in the morgue currently, and whose teeth are being removed. Partly her idea, so that way she can actually pay to bury him, which is ridiculous. So yeah, that's awful. So she's obligated to pay for this guy, so she's removing his teeth to pay for it, which is pretty horrific, but kind of insane that she has to pay for it in the first place. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. Must be tough losing
Eugene
family.
wasn't family.
I thought you were his closest living relative. I don't know how they decided how relative worked, but she is the closest living person because they're neighbours. So out of the people who are living in the closest proximity, that would be her. So that's hilarious. I thought you said you were his closest. I thought you said you were. I'm all tongue-tied now. It's doing this bloody voice. I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Wow, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. What are you going to do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
That is insane. Let's see. Would have? You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I'll let you get back to work. Wow, that's all terrible. What a sucky place. Now I can... What I like about this is... Oh, someone else in here, huh? Nope, maybe not. Maybe outside. Hard to tell. What I really like about this quest is that we are learning just how terrible it is to live here. So we really understand... Oh, another vending machine discovered. Lovely. We can really understand why there are deserters. You know? Which I think is really clever. I think that's super clever. Oh, that's... Oh, nope. Ludwig Miller. Okay, so that is where the other guy is it? So he's outside the walls. Interesting. And it's nighttime again. In case you hadn't noticed. Okay. So that's... Nope, now it's saying that Ludwig Miller is there. He's through the other gate, isn't he? He's through the other wall. So that's a pity that that's a thing that happens. It not telling us the correct spot for the mission. The mission objectives being in a bit of a stupid place. Because, yeah, it's still saying there, but actually... I think he's the other side of town, so I think he's through this door here. Yeah, there we go. Now it's doing it. So it's just pointing to the nearest door that went to that area. So I guess it would have pointed to the nearest door of, like, if there were a couple of doors to get in, say, a tavern. You had to go to the tavern, it'd point to the nearest door. So it's just the same tech, just not quite functioning correctly. Because of, you know, how this is laid out. Okay, it's down there. Cool. Which is actually, it was down here that we started this mission in the first place. Oh, also, hang on. Oh, look at that. We have a dodge. You press spacebar twice. It says in the top left. So we actually dodge the side. Which is kind of cool.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Silas sent me. You owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
What on earth? So clearly this guy said, you know, he's doing setting up some kind of resistance, but Silas still needs the money. He said that he'd do it. you know, under a condition, but obviously Silas still needs to get the money, so he's still asking for the money, and he's just completely misconstrued the intention, which is kind of adorable. You okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite line. Well, fuck me.
Oh, they mean to. Just you wait.
This is incredible.
Mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I see them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
That's absolutely wonderful. So, oh my god. Yeah, we're buying every word this guy is saying. What can I do to stop the coming apocalypse?
You can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, you are a proud member of the Resistance. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Yes, sir. If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use a couple pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
That's language I can understand. I'll let you be. Well, alright, we leveled up. We leveled up. Clearly his pointers. Clearly because of his pointers. So we've got 10 more points that we can level. So let's see. Inspiration will, give the special attacks. And what does this one do? Determination. Okay, this is cool. So the inhaler, which we use to heal, it'll actually heal our companions as well, which is really cool. That's really nice. So we'll want to put up that to 20 for sure. Hang on. So get that to 20. Companions gain plus 20% armor raising as well if I put that up. But at the moment we've only got the one companion. So I think what I'll do is put stealth up a bit. So we've got attack unaware enemies while crouched to deal bonus damage. So kind of nice. 0% bonus damage currently, which is kind of ridiculous. I guess just any point we put above 20 is going to translate to, you know, extra damage. Maybe that's the case. And I guess we do want something offensive, right? Let's go with ranged. Basically just because I'm really enjoying this Han Solo looking thing going on. So we might go with handguns for the most part. Just I'm loving this. I think this looks really cool. So let's do that. And yeah, E to apply. That'll do. That'll do. And perks. We don't have any. We don't have any. Next level. Awesome. Alright, so we're learning a heck of a lot about Edgewater, which I'm very happy about. I am loving this. Because, yeah, it's the story stuff in these games that just really gets to me. Like, I love it. I love learning about a world, like when a world has been well made. A lot of the time, you know, there's quite a few RPGs that are quite ambitious, but just, yeah, they just don't have the writing. It's usually, like, people's first game, they want to make an RPG, you know. It's a very small studio, they can't afford to get, like, decent writers on board, so you end up with a lot of very cliche things going on. And, I mean, this isn't necessarily sort of the most original thing in terms of separate stories, but it seems very original in terms of the whole setup for it is very original. This kind of world is very unique, and just, you know, people's plights are very fitting for the world at the moment, which I really like. So, journal, that's what I was trying to find. So, I don't know. I think it's well written, is what I'm trying to say, I suppose. So, yeah, the vicar thing we could do. I think die robot. Let's do die robot. Let's go kill a robot. I don't think he's actually out there. He actually might be. He might be this way. I honestly don't know. I'll have to go out here and find out. We did just come in here. And nope, nope. he is on the other side. Thought he might be. So that's one thing. That's one thing that I have a bit of a complaint with. I wish the quest markers had a little bit more intelligence. I mean, it's not bad. You know, it's fine given how. Just it doesn't take that much extra time, but it's still a bit annoying. Did I just do a loop of the town? I don't even know where I am anymore. I'm just going to run across here. That's what I mean. Quest markers would be nice if they're a bit smarter. But hey, a volcano. Very noisy in there. Oh, that's the robot. Come here. Come here, robot. You're not gonna take my brain. No, no, I can't see a square. See. Sweet.
No hard feelings, okay?
That was our companion ability. Oh, let's have an inhaler. Oh, whoops, didn't see what that was. So yeah, it's actually a combat drone. Nope, that's what we killed, and this is a combat drone. Okay, those are different things. Good we didn't have to fight a combat drone, I suppose. Light and heavy ammo, nice. Okay, what else is there? Oh. Cool. More ammo. Like to see that. Frozen dinner, excellent. My favourite kind of dinner. Gourmet saltuna fillets. Oh. Light pistol. I think that's the same as the one we're holding. But still. Ooh. More mag picks. Combat drone. Awesome. So we got some more loot. Lovely. And more ammo, I think, was in there. Oh, hello. Hey, little buddy. I love these little things. Oh, no, he's running away. Oh. What's this? We can pick that. I think it takes us into the factory, like into the back of it. So I won't do that just yet. Tell me that a successful sneak attack inflicts extra damage to the enemy. Ooh. Is there something else nearby? Alright, so what? Ooh. Check this out. We're on the outskirts. Yeah, this is where we walked in before, isn't it? Okay, cool. Actually, is there a map in this game? Yes, there is. Cool. How about that? Cool looking map, too. So, that's where we started. That's our launch site, our landing site. I think that's where we said we'd come back to. I think we went this way. Yeah, we went this way and around, I think. Or did we take this way and across there? Yeah, okay, I think we went that way and across. So yeah, there's more enemies there, I think, that we ignored. Oh, and our pod landed there. That's that big structure. Anyway. Okay, so, Ludwig Miller, yeah, I guess we'll go back to him. I want to see where this robot uprising thing gets us, because that's just hilarious to me. I think that's absolutely wonderful. That we just, like, with the dumb options, we could just completely believe everything he was saying, even though it seemed preposterous. Like, it was obvious that he was a bit unhinged. Although, he could be totally right. Maybe there is actually a robot uprising, and he's the only one that's realised it, and he just happens to be unhinged because there's a robot uprising happening. You know? Maybe that's his reasoning for it, in which case everything he's saying makes total sense. Which, yeah, fair enough, I suppose, right?
Bring us honor, soldier.
I have. You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
My lady friend hit it with a hammer.
Fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Okay. I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
I'll let you be. That's amazing. Alright, let's go get his secret weapon that he's hidden in a toilet. I love this guy. I really can't wait to find out what this weapon is. Alright, let's see what he's got for us. Oh, this is wonderful. But yeah, real, like, zany cast of characters. Which I really appreciate. It keeps things fresh.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
I haven't decided yet. Probably not.
If only McDonald's hadn't abandoned us.
So this is where the bathrooms are? Yeah, here we go. Bundle. Haha. Pick up sealed bundle. What was it? Well, what is it? What is it? That's junk. Sprat hide and necklace. I think this is quest stuff? Okay. Oh, we hadn't looked at any of this. It's okay. Ludwig's gravesite fee. Phyllis's gravesite fee and Conrad's gravesite fee. So we've got those gravesite fees. This is the sealed bundle. A curious bundle discovered near a latrine in the Edgewater Cantina. A note reads, if found, please return to Ludwig Miller at the landing pad. Thanks. Also, the geothermal passcode. It just says that's the password, essentially. And the captain's identification, given to you by Ada after the unfortunate passing of Alex Hawthorne. This cartridge identifies you as the registered captain of the Unreliable. I mean, it still says it's Alex Hawthorne. It just says that we are Alex Hawthorne, so... that little ashtray. Alright. Ludwig, we found your secret weapon. I really can't wait to find out what this is. I bet it's going to be something ridiculous. I ran the wrong way, because of course I did, because this game. Okay, they need to do something about that. They won't, will they? Of course they won't. I just need to pay more attention to where I'm running. Because yeah, if that was something they could just patch out, then I think they would have done it by now. This way, I'm pretty sure.
You think corporate's ever
Yeah, because that's the factory, so he's over this way. Cool. Alright, almost there. I do love these loading screens as well. They're really nice. They don't last long, though. They don't last long. I've got an M2 SSD, so they just don't have the loading times to appreciate stuff like that, which is odd. It's not a complaint to have.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Huh. Okay, how do I use this injury customizing unit exactly?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle.
I see, it's a weapon mod.
Journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
Oh, we need to go there anyway.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Okay, that's perfect. So it looks like we just got a better, like, item now to deal with them, which is brilliant. So we've got an advantage over the robots that apparently we're going to find in the geothermal plant. So, I get it. You want me to go undercover as a mechanical, learn their ways.
Pluck, kid. But no. Can't risk having you go native.
Very amazing.
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Alright. How am I supposed to get one of these logic modules?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries, so you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
Could I pickpocket one, you reckon? Oh, interesting. I can actually ask Pavati. That's really cool. Pavati, is the logic module something you can help with?
I don't reckon so.
Oh.
I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Oh, God. Oh, what are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Yeah. Edgewater's in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
That's fantastic. Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Thanks. I'll let you be. So, this is a workshop, right? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. I mean, this is the first guy, like, quest giver to give us a weapon mod, so of course they'd give us the tool to use it. Workbench. This workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon or armor item that you want to work with, to work on, and choose what you want to do with it. Repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker to upgrade it. So, alright, that. Nope. We have an impact hammer. Oh, that's what's-her-faces. That's cool. We can actually install mods on equipment belonging to other people. That's already got a zap on it, and we have one. I don't know. E to install mod. And that's the... Oh, that's the mag to zap. Okay, it's for a assault rifle, is it? Okay, it seems to be for any gun. Seems to be for any gun. So 100 DPS, 88 DPS. Saying that, what will that do? Will that be per hit? And she charges the chambered round immediately before firing. Upon impact, the round discharges, electrocute the target. I do wonder if that would do a lot more if it was on a shotgun, because it might do like 10 bonus damage, you know, per projectile or something like that, you know. So I might give it a go. Otherwise, having an electric shotgun does feel kind of badass. So let's give it a go. I might be able to just take it off later, so I hope so. But alright, there we go. We've got that now. I think the damage went up. Let's see. Again, it doesn't say what the damage is of that gun, which is a shame. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, so we got a electric gun now, which I would shoot, but I'm a little bit scared it'll upset someone. I'm sure it'll be fine. Maybe. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Effect doesn't last long, but I imagine when it hits things, it'll be pretty cool. Alright, awesome. So now, I think we're ready to leave. So let's see, the long tomorrow. That's retrieve the cache of medicine. So whereabouts is that? That's the other side of town, but I'm actually just going to walk around town because it's pretty much the same distance, but it means I won't run through the wrong door. So, that's how we're playing it now, guys. That's how we got to play it. Okay. That's how it's going to be. So I'm assuming it's actually that building right there. The geothermal plant, I'm guessing, is nearer the volcano? Like over there, maybe? Maybe that little green mound? It's around there, perhaps? I'm not sure. Not sure. Oh, it could be around there somewhere. Oh, no. It'll be over there. It's over there, then, I think. That tracks. Oh, the sky's absolutely gorgeous. The Aurora Borealis going on. You got the Northern Lights. Except, I guess the Northern Lights is very much like... The context being that you're on Earth and it's in the north, but I guess that wouldn't be the case on all players. So I guess it'd be an Aurora Borealis, but I'm not sure what that translates to. So I have no idea. So this place is cool, at any rate. Let's get over here. God, look at the sparks there. And on the sky as well. That's beautiful. Oh, bit cartridge. So money, in other words. Couple of mock apples. Not real apples, no, the mock one. Ambidextrin. You shush. Alright, cool. Let's head over here. Wonderful. Bit cartridge. Love a bit of cartridge. Okay. Oh. We found some goons. Oh god, what was that?
Huh? Okay, here we go.
Should have waited longer. Crap. See? Thanks, Pavati. Thanks. Oh god, what? Oh god, there's people over there too. Okay. Need. Ugh. Got a pistol out. Oh yeah, I can pause it too, huh? Okay.
That's the last of them.
Well, that was a bit scary. We got him, though. Ooh, patched low pressure helmet. We don't have a helmet, so he doesn't seem to have anything. Okay. And yeah, that barrel didn't explode quite as much as I'd like. Makeshift low pressure suit. Ooh, that's better armor too. Trip blade. That sounds cool. Another sentry saber. So we've got plenty of weapons to break down for parts. That's cool. That's another explosive barrel, I assume. Alright, so well, we survived, and we still have 13 med kits. You can see the top right. Sorry, top left. So, you know, we did use a lot of inhalers, but we didn't die. So that's still fine. Plasma rifle. Ooh. Okay, I like that. Special effect is burn. That sounds wild. God, let's have a quick look at our items then, because we seem to have a lot more interesting stuff. So plasma rifle. We'll get rid of that mace thingy. And we got this trip blade. Two-handed melee. Yeah. Bleed. I mean, seems fine. But probably not the most damaging thing, but nothing we have is particularly damaging right now. Ooh. Ooh, it charges. That's pretty cool. Takes 5 ammo per shot, though, by the looks of it. Maybe it's because I charged it fully. That's the trip blade. Seems interesting. Cool. Alright, well, we've got some cool stuff, and we can head up there in the next episode. But yeah, we've done some good quests. We've got to know the city and the people in it, which I think is kind of nice. And now we can start, yeah, just getting into the action and seeing what difference we can make in this crazy world. So guys, if you enjoyed this, and yeah, if you're enjoying hanging out with Pavati, then be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.